Hey everybody, this is Mike at Feedline Labs. Hey, there's a lot going on here, so let me scroll up real quick. Um, I am running the AirPulse. Let me go ahead and film this. Here we go. I'm on the Raspberry Pi, as you can see. I've got my NULEC connected there, and this power cable is running around to this little guy and into the wall over here. So this is in no way connected to my PC. And it has stood up its own local Wi-Fi. So not only did I register my Wi-Fi so it could send packets up to the Greyline Fabric, but it has its own local Wi-Fi. So if you look at the screen, you'll notice that it's scanning. So I'm hitting this IP right here. Check that out, 192.168.1.195. So at any time, even from your iPad sitting in your living room, you want to check on your Raspberry Pi, you can do it this way. It's super cool, and you have the settings in here as well. Let me click on that. Opened up a new page here, but you can see it's got the AirPulse, it's got the ID, lat long, all the same settings you know and love in the desktop are right here. All works exactly the same because it's all built into the core, and this is running the same thing. So the Wi-Fi is here. I'm not displaying that. I'm not pulling that up yet, but that allows you to connect to your local Wi-Fi. But remember, the Raspberry Pi itself stands up its own local Wi-Fi, and that's what allows us to serve up web pages here and let you monitor the log. And that is actually really super cool because now I'm showing newest on top. You can reverse it if you want. I'm showing it in the normal order. Oh, it says runtime status unavailable. Oh, that's not a real error. That's internal. We're going to remove that. So let me show you something. I think I'm going to try to key up something here and see if we can't get a repeater to echo back here. Let's see. Whiskey 9 or Alpha Lima Bravo. Let's see. Whiskey 9 or Alpha Lima Bravo doing some testing for Feedline Labs. There we go. Notice that it hit, that was the one I was broadcasting on. That's our local ham radio club here. You can see that's in green. So it reported that activity in green, just like the desktop does. Although I think technically this line here should have been in green. I'll make sure I get that fixed. But the same colors you like work that way. I think if I pull the dongle off this, let's try it. I'm going to pull the USB off there. Yep, look at that. So I just unplugged the dongle from the Raspberry Pi. I'm plugging it back in. It's going to wait for 30 seconds and restart. So this makes it easy for you, especially, but also for us, for a technical support reasons. If you have something that isn't working, you can just copy that entire log, and it'll copy it, in text format, and you can post it on the support email, or there you go. See that? It came right back up and started up just like the desktop does. You can copy that log to our support email or to our Discord chat, and we'll take a look at it and almost always be able to figure out, excuse me, what's wrong. So you have your settings, you have copy log, you can clear the log at any time like that. It keeps only the last 100 messages in memory though at one time. So if you get an error though and it stops, it'll have all that recorded. Well, we might expand that. This is actually, believe it or not, this doesn't affect the Raspberry Pi performance at all. It's using SignalR and posting that packet from the Raspberry Pi, and it's doing what we call, post and forget about it. We're not even waiting for the response. So literally it's a nothing call for the Raspberry Pi, and this is all happening on your PC or your iPad or even your phone. So this is all happening here. So we can bump that 100 messages up to maybe 500, and we'll probably do that before we release. But it's super cool. So you can monitor your Raspberry Pi at any time. You'll be able to start it and stop it. You'll be able to go into settings, change things, and restart it and have that take effect, just like the desktop. So pretty slick. Again, that's all built into the core, and we arced that piece correct. So anyway, I hope you're excited about that. We have a couple people on Discord that are pretty Raspberry Pi aware, and we'll probably reach out to a few of you to install this locally and run it on your own Raspberry Pi and see how it works before we actually start shipping. The only thing that I don't like is we're using a Raspberry Pi 3A Plus. It's super lightweight, but actually, it's very inexpensive. And AirPulse takes really very little memory or CPU. But the problem is these things have the old style micro USB kind of Android connector. And I'll be honest with you, they're really lame. They're loose and the cable can actually fall out of there. So we might look at the 3B Plus. I want to get up to the next level that is a C connector because they fit snugly and we don't want those kind of issues happening all the time. It's a little bit more money, but we'll see on that. We're interested in your guys' thoughts on that. Anyway, that's it. Hope you like it. Thanks. Bye.